Well, we still got a couple of days practice still coming. We need to tighten up on a few things. First game always gets you concerned with a few things here or there. And I think we're going to be okay, but we just need a couple more days to tighten up. Kicking game, trick plays, onside kicks, all the little things.
Central Michigan, where you're talking on them, I know we talked earlier, they lost a lot of close games last year. It's probably a lot better than their 3-9 record indicates, don't you think?
Well, they're a good football team. I think they play really hard. They do a real good job with their offense. They run the ball well, very accurate quarterback, very aggressive defense, physical kids. You'll see a pretty good-sized team.
I guess statistically, they're mainly a passing team, but I guess they mix in some runs too. But they throw the ball a lot, don't they?
No, they throw the ball well, but they've got a very good running attack. I think that's a little bit misleading when you look at their stats. They have the ability to run the ball very well.
What are your thoughts on these money games? I mean, everybody's got to do it basically. You got to help the school out, and what are your thoughts going into them? I mean, you got to do it, so you make the best of it.
Yeah, that's about what you do with money games. You try to make sure, one, that you're competitive, you do the best you can, you prepare. In some cases, you look at it as a preseason type game if you're in the NFL, but you're always still trying to win them. You also need to evaluate your own players and get the conference play the right way.
I know the MAC's a good conference, but I know you guys have played some huge conference schools that just got obliterated, but you were competitive with Ball State. Does playing a school from the MAC at least give you a shot to be a little more competitive, or is it just game to game?
That's hard to just put a whole conference in that kind of deal. They still get more scholarships than we do. They still go 85 scholarships to our 63, and they still get more players. But I wouldn't sell them short after looking at them. They've got good-sized people. For instance, both the offensive tackles are 6'7", 6'8", and they're all 300-plus across the board. They've got, good-sized quarterback that's accurate. They're a very good football team.
When you go in every game, I'm sure thinking, hey, we can win this game, So, that's your first priority, I guess, going in, and then you see how it plays out.
Well, you always... when we evaluate a team, we have to look at windows of opportunity to have success, sometimes when you deal with these kind of teams, you have less windows, but we will still have our opportunities. On any given day, anybody can win or lose a football game.
Teams do, in these situations, it doesn't happen often, but teams do get beat by lower division teams. It does happen, so...
Yeah, it happens, and the bottom line is you have to go out there and prepare and play. You don't want to just go out and accept a loss.
Looking at your lineup, I know you got a lot of experience, but you are using, I think, 6 kids who've never started before. About naming them, you feel pretty good about these new guys stepping in?
Well, we'll find out. Anytime you put somebody on the field for the first time, you don't know what to expect. Our kids been practicing well, but game situation always tells a much different story. And we'll see how it unfolds. I'm looking forward to see some of these kids play, to be quite honest with you.
Just probably looking forward to seeing Scott, how he operates the offense, huh?
Well, yeah. Scott, I think he'll do fine. The big thing there is he's competed well in high school. He's a competitive kid, and he did have enough time, I think, to get settled in. If Kyle had gone down, say, yesterday or in the middle of a game and he was getting all the reps, that would have been a little bit tougher on Scotty. Than now, at least he's gotten an awful lot of reps in practice.
Secondary, especially guys, three of your 4 starters really. Brandon played some last year, but the cornerback hadn't played before at this level. You looking forward to seeing how they do? Or?
Well, we'll see, because they're going to get challenged. Central will give you a couple of deep threat challenges right out the gate just to see what you're able to do. They tend to want to strike early with a big play deep or loosen up your secondary, so to speak. And it seems like they make a habit of that, and they've got a nice mixture of big receivers and a couple fast ones, but they're all got good size to them.
One more thing, Coach, I know a few true freshmen are listed like as backups on the depth chart. you anticipate several true freshmen playing in the game, or hard to tell?
This year, I think we'll have to play some, just for a matter of depth and get the conference play with depth. I don't know if we'll ever be a great team with a whole lot of depth, but we need to probably play about 3 or 4 or 5 of them maybe. We'll see as this thing unfolds. Even in this week, we still haven't decided on all of them.